Y'all need me. I
Right.
don't need you.
Right on, right on, right on.
Here we go.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. God
It's time to
damn
rock this
right.
motherfucker with three the hard
You
ways.
so
Take God, Eddie
goddamn
King, three the
sound.
hard ways.
Youngstown's own
It's time
legendary
to rock
beat
this motherfucker
down
with three the hard ways.
motherfucking
Take God, Eddie
Brown.
King, three the hard ways.
And we back at you. We survived another week.
It's time to rock this
So let me give
motherfucker with
y'all
three
what
the
y'all been
hard
waiting
ways.
for.
Take God, Eddie King, three the hard ways.
That's right. You're now rocking with the best. Youngstown's own
It's time to rock this
3PC,
motherfucker with three the
Tank
hard ways.
Og,
Take
and
God,
Eddie
Eddie
P.
King, three the
And you
hard
are
ways.
now listening to the legendary sounds of Beat Down Motherfucking Brown. Like we always do about this time. Anything that comes out of my mouth or the quartermaster's mouth do not represent the views and opinions of one Mr. And they do. For all the hearts in the house tonight, Mr. Eddie Kane Jr., I feel like going on. For all you night owls out there, goddammit, Mr. Turn Off the Lights. For everybody with an alcohol blood content level over 0.08. The year is still 2020 for you. And the lady of the house is very own, God damn it, Youngstown's very own. When you go into Youngstown, on that sign that you see, his name is on there, Mr. Eddie. Y'all motherfuckers ain't hearing me right.
She wake up the house.
Mr. Eddie, motherfucking Sauvignon, goddammit. Shout out to Kid Capri, K Slay, Old Money, Duck, JT, Dresser, Choir Boy, all the fucking heartbeats, Bird and the Falcons, Red, Flash, because the nigga tried to take my spot but couldn't get it. Let's fight this goddamn evil. Oh,
Yes, sir. What's up?
and I can't forget DJ LOH on the ones and motherfucking twos. Let's fight this evil.
That's it.
Cracking fellas.
Yes,
Oh,
sir. Yes,
shit.
sir. What's good?
Hey man, I can't call it, man. I can't call it, you know.
All right.
Still here. Laughing my way through it.
That's it. That's all we can do right now, man.
There you go.
That's this shit right here. That
You motherfucking right.
that
Still 10
motherfucking
toes
Walter
down.
Reed finger.
There you go. Motherfucker was just missing that sugar-free nail. Shit. What's cracking, man?
Oh shit. Same old shit, man.
Yeah.
Different week. These
Yeah.
motherfucking grocery stores down here are empty. Like the shit that they've been getting in the past couple of weeks is old and nasty looking.
Well,
These shelves are empty. We supposed to get
It's
like
the-
15 inches of snow or something this weekend or
them
tomorrow.
damn trucks. Yeah, them trucks can't get through.
Yeah.
That's
Not
how that
people
works,
hoarding
baby.
food.
Yeah.
And yes, it's apocalypse all over again, man.
Hey,
Mother
which
Nature
gro-
style.
Which
Yeah.
grocery store you going to though? You know how them other folk stores be magically having everything.
I ain't living in them fucked up spot, man. You know, like I,
Right.
you know, I live on the outskirts of a good neighborhood.
You better go into the good neighborhood grocery
You
store.
You better find you an Aldi's or something,
Right.
man. Quit
You
playing
didn't see
around.
that bullshit. That's how
Get you a box of wingdings, man, and
That's
call
how
it
they
a
made
day
us
and
sick.
bunker down.
But you know what? That might be how niggas survive. Save a lot in Aldi's.
Aldi's. Yes, sir.
Mhm.
They're
Get me
like,
a
yeah,
cheap
y'all
ground
like us
beef.
now. We going up on the bags, bitch.
Nigga, my man said, he was like, I had to go in there with my own box cutter and start cutting open them boxes to get to the, to the
Yeah.
noodles and everything. He was like, shit, they thought I worked there. I'm cutting
Man.
open so many boxes.
Let me tell you, I remember I remember when that shit opened up on the east side, man.
Oh yeah,
And I think it was apples right there. Because
that
Value City used to
city
be up the way, Value King.
Value King. Yeah,
And then you had apples, which is where everybody would go. But goddamn it, when that save a lot open, motherfuckers, we can save a couple of dollars. This shit, we just gonna buy all the shit closest to what is in a real store.
the off brand. You know what I
Man,
mean?
look,
But you made it happen though.
Fruities, not Loops, Fruities.
Yeah.
I'm saying, but you know what? Shout out to our parents for feeding us, goddamn it.
There it
You know what
is.
I'm saying? We
There
here
it
at
is.
3 PMD because, hey, you know, they made good decisions by us, man. They was able to cut a few corners and stretch a few things for us. So we are forever in debt and grateful. You know what I mean?
Indeed.
Hey, we fighting this other front too. Shit. Let's see. Let me get this tab up. Yeah. Motherfucking Mark
Man,
Right
Cuban
there.
getting into
shout
the
out to
pharmacy
Mark
game.
Cuban.
How about that? Dope man. Dope man.
Yeah, that's me. Hey, shout out to him, man, because I was reading an article, man, and he is literally charging what looks like to be pennies on the fucking dollar.
Yeah.
They had one medication was like 9 grand. He charging $37 for it. You know, it makes no sense with these pharmaceutical companies charge for these medications, right?
Right.
I don't know if you guys know who the dude Martin Shkreli is. He
Oh
bought
yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. We know what he did. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
that's he's on the list for, faces I love to punch.
right.
You
They
know,
they
for the
recently
fuck shit. Yeah.
yeah, they recently banned him from the pharmaceutical business. But the other one that most people I don't think most people know is everybody talk about Joe Manchin. His
Yeah.
fucking daughter, I think her name is Heather Bresch, however it's pronounced. She is the one who single handedly drove up the fucking price on those EpiPens, got rid of the singles to where you can only buy the doubles, and
Okay.
them shits is like 600
Right.
600 fucking dollars. I think the half like I think they're only good for like 6 months. And her mother was lobbying the fucking schools to get those EpiPens stocked in each one of the fucking schools.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
that sound about right. I mean, it's they've been raping folks for years. That's why they don't want
Right.
people to have the right to negotiate. And my
Right.
man just found a lane. You know how much money he's gonna make?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? There's
Absolutely.
enough. That's just it. There was enough money for these pharmaceutical companies to, you know, to
Absolutely.
to make everybody happy, but they just got so damn greedy. And he was like, you know what? I'm a capitalist. I can make money off this, but I don't need to make all the money. I'm gonna
Right.
get mine and then some. Everybody's gonna eat off this.
There you
Everybody,
go.
you
You
know.
don't see this as a problem?
Why would this be a problem?
This is how they sold us down the river every time somebody comes up with a new pharmaceutical company that offers the lowest price. And they corner the market and everything goes back the fuck up.
Got
You
you.
know, it's
It's
the only
for
thing
now.
changing hands is well, just money's changing the pockets of the rich dude is going in. You know, he's just trying to corner somebody out, and then he's gonna raise prices just like everybody else did.
We'll
So,
see,
so,
man. Well, we gotta
so-
wait and see. That's all.
right.
We gotta wait and see. Now,
Now
if we
here's
could call him out, just when that shit happens, we'll call him out, just like that damn Scarelli.
and you'll be on record. You'll be on record as the first one who put that out. Now,
Yep.
I'm not challenging your opinion. I'm just asking a question because I'm uninformed. I know Bezos through Amazon they got their own pharmaceutical deal, pharmacy shit going on.
Mhm.
Is that what happened, or is his shit still affordable? Because I know that's what he was saying was we gonna have affordable medication for people.
Yeah. I mean, do you want Amazon controlling all of pharmaceuticals?
No, no. Listen, I don't want anybody controlling anything. But the fact of the matter is, we got 82-year-old motherfuckers talking about getting jobs so they can afford their medication.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And let me say this, Cuddy. In no way am I saying you're wrong. You're absolutely right. But you see how shit is a double edged sword. You're
Mhm.
absolutely right because this the thing, right? Heather Bresch, Martin Shkreli all said the same shit. We weren't trying to intentionally hurt people. If they had insurance, it was going to be the insurance that covered it, not the people. Well, where the fuck do the insurance companies get their money from? It's the people, nigga.
Right.
Once you start doing that to them, then the insurance premiums go up. They already was fucking astronomical as it was. You know what I mean? So even if this is what I'm saying, even if it's for a short time that this lasts, let's say 10 years, hey man, that's 10 years people didn't have to fucking go suck a dick to get some 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 what's that shit? Some Ambien or whatever the fuck just finishes, you know what I'm saying?
Some
Gabapentin,
insulin. You got to get
Yeah,
that
right? Some
damn insulin.
insulin. You
but
know what I
this,
mean?
I mean, they're giving us a cheap option, but
Right.
realistically, this is not going to solve the fucking problem that we have in America.
Okay.
This isn't even going to come close. Yeah, it's going to be a temporary solution. It's going to be a band aid for some of our problems. Then these
Okay.
prices are going to creep back up.
Right on.
Um, why don't we subsidize pharmaceuticals in this country like we do gasoline or like we do his fucking pockets? I mean, the government subsidies for billionaires is written into the fucking tax code, but they have no problem allowing guys like this to control pharmaceutical markets. I mean, he's going to have a monopoly hat on and a monocle here pretty soon, in charge
Yeah.
of.
Like I said,
Yeah,
he's already printing money. Now he's really going to print money. You know what I mean? Because everybody needs some type of medication. You got
yeah,
to pay the piper to
yeah,
somebody.
yeah.
You know
I
what I
mean,
mean?
look, man, it sucks. It really sucks, but I mean, it goes back to that Patrice O'Neill bit that he did on Mr. P, I think it was. He was talking about how corporations fuck us over. He used the Air Force One analogy where he was talking about, you know, Air Force Ones used to be $40. He said then motherfucker they raised the Air Force Ones up to $80 and shit, and people was outraged. So then they lowered it to 60, and people was like, "Oh,"
Mm,
but it's like you still got fucked because they was $40. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a lot of things they could do, but you got to look at it like this. Just think about what I just said. Joe Manchin, politician, daughter, company. So, capitalist, mother, got the shit in all the schools, lobbyist. You see when you connect the dots, how that shit goes, and then
I
it's
mean,
us like, damn,
that's politics 101.
right,
You know what I mean? I
right.
mean, that's the epitome of Orange Julius and the Klan.
There you go.
You just put everybody in position and you play
Right,
your part. You know what I mean?
right,
And we gonna rob the bank when I say go. And that's
right.
what they did, for the past, 4 years. They robbed the bank.
I
Everybody got
mean,
in position and he gave the greatest, tax break to the 1%. You know what I mean? And he'll get it on the back end. Hell, he just raised his super PAC just started. He raised 9.5. Jim said
yeah,
they're not going anywhere. He was the golden goose, man. You know what I
right.
mean? He's still got that staying power. They love
Well,
those breaks, man. They won't say it out loud, but it's just you and that you and that tab when you go into that booth, you know.
man, look, we all know what time it is with the motherfuckers, man. Especially Orange Julius, and his whole constituency was up at the White House on the 6th of January.
Yeah,
And they trying not to do anything to them motherfucking people. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. He's
You
already
got
talking pardons.
there you go. You got the same fucking senators that they were trying to fucking murder up there. Like, no, it's just patriotism. Listen, bro, we we in a no-win situation unless we get on some V for Vendetta shit. And the chances of that happening, no. Only thing I can say is Mark Cuban seems like a decent enough individual. All we could do is hope that what you saying doesn't come to pass. However, history has shown that that's exactly what the fuck
What's coming?
happens.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
he was
so
like, well, I could raise it 1%,
there you go.
The dude
2%.
is a co-host on Shark Tank where he takes people's
Yeah.
businesses for pennies on the dollar.
Dollar, yes. And rape them. He rapes
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what I could do when I put my stamp on it. You know, pretty much like now I own it. So we're
Yeah.
partners. He always said we're partners now. You know what I mean? Meaning I own your shit.
Yeah.
Does he
Um,
rape them or does he make otherwise fucked up people millionaires though?
He give
We
them money,
watch
but
that shit.
it's at a cost. You know what I mean? You're giving. You know what I'm saying? Part of your idea to him, and he's just sitting back like, yeah, I can sponsor that. You know what I mean?
But if they ain't got the bread to do it, you know what I'm saying? Think about the motherfucker. Now at least he got with a decent cat. Dude that did Ring, and they got him the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now he come back. He $300 something million later.
What the hell?
Man,
that?
white noise like a motherfucker, man.
What was that? Somebody's got a poltergeist in their house.
Yeah, that was a lady at the house. I just saw her pop up or whatever. I think she called in, and yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened.
What
You know what I
happened?
mean?
Does it automatically if she calls in, it pops up?
I saw it on the.
I saw
on
it
the
too.
screen. Yeah, it just popped up, but yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know if she's using a rotary phone or what.
Call back. Call back, DJ. Yeah, man. Hey, man. You know, look, man. You know, and here's the other reason I said that you're not wrong. You know, look, I read this cat book. Decent enough dude. Seems like smart motherfucker. Jeff Bezos, same thing. But for me, Amazon is taking over every fucking thing. Why in the fuck is Bill Gates running his mouth? What the fuck do he know about vaccines? You start to think about a lot of those conspiracy theories that motherfuckers have been talking about for the better part of the last 20 years. You know, about, hey, his people was part of the eugenics movement. They go over to Africa with these vaccines. Motherfuckers end up sick. Like, you giving motherfuckers vaccines for what? We never even figure out what is the vaccine fucking for. You just going over there shooting these people up, and these dickheads over there praying and thanking God for it. Like, you know, so that's what I'm saying. You're not wrong, man. Like, this shit is starting to really turn into some Blade Runner, some future shit where there's no more nations. It's just the corporations run everything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
pretty much
think
what it
about
is now.
Well, yeah. Think about no, serious. You're right.
Yeah.
Think about how many of these movies we see where corporations got their own private armies.
Hey man, OCP ran RoboCop.
Come on, man.
They bought old Detroit.
Yeah, think about it. In the third movie, they completely took over. And what was that? No, or was it another company? But either way, they took over the police force. Police ain't had no power once they came into play.
Yeah, man. There are private police departments.
Yeah.
In America, all over the
Detroit
place.
Urban Survival Training, where we give you intelligent options to help increase your survivability. That nigga.
Yeah, one man wrecking shop. Yeah, you know, one man wrecking crew, man.
You goddamn right,
badass.
getting people killed with bullshit information.
Like I said, like Ob said, man, I hope it does save a couple folks.
Yeah, man.
Some money.
Yeah.
At least for a couple years, man. Bring that price down, because you have folks debating on, should I buy my groceries or get my medicine?
Right.
You know what I mean?
That
So
same thought, but only with Viagra. Hopefully, bring them big pills down. No,
all you need is some Thunderbird. You'll be
There
fine.
you
So
go.
that's
that Ob's fuck sauce.
that's
There
it.
you go.
Get that fuck sauce. You
Get that
you
fuck
know damn,
sauce. You need that.
yeah, that's organic, son.
There you go. Hennessy and Taco Bell, baby. I'll keep giving y'all the recipe.
in that order.
Spumani, Lyman, Bacardi, Lyman, motherfucking, or Hennessy and Taco Bell.
We're
Tell
gonna
you
get
fuck
you
all
an
night.
we're gonna get you an endorsement with some Lyman.
For real.
Bacardi gonna change that shit.
Me
Some
on the
big
cover of
Lyman.
that motherfucker like
Bacardi's fuck sauce.
yeah, Bacabri, nigga. Bacabri.
Crust Takaki around the rim.
Yeah.
What is Takis?
shit.
Takis. Crust Takis around the rim.
Takis.
Be having that bitch. Hi, I'm Tony Sinclair.
Hey, you've been drinking it wrong.
Right.
Bacabre.
Bacabri.
Oh yeah, I
Shit.
like that shit.
Hey, have you guys ever bought medications overseas, like over the border? Like I bought
did.
stuff over the counter in Mexico, and they're way cheaper than they are in America for the same shit. Like, how does that happen?
You paying for shipping and handling, man. But you know,
Yeah, that's what it is. 'Cause, yeah, all those medications are made in Mexico.
You
I mean,
know.
they're imported just like we import our
Yeah.
shit. Like, what's the difference? Except ours has a 500% markup.
Right.
Like, how does that
Right.
fucking happen? How is that allowed?
Just like how they do with gas.
And then
Individual
But they
individual
regulate
summons.
everything else, but not the price of fucking medication.
they don't.
They've been talking about this shit for years, man. You know,
Right.
you saw those caravans, those buses going over from the States over to Canada. Those old folks, the white folks,
Yeah.
they've been doing that shit for years. They go
Yeah.
load the hell up and then turn around and come right back within
Right.
4 hours.
Yeah.
Right.
You
And
know what I
then
mean?
but they don't, but see, there's a thing, they want to stop you from doing that. You ever see that movie Dallas
Yeah.
Buyers Club?
Yeah.
With
That-
what's my man? What's
yeah,
my man name?
Matthew what you
Matthew
call it?
McConaughey.
Yeah.
That's what pretty much what that shit
What
was
it is.
about. He was going across the border. He had to connect,
Yep.
coming back, had all the, them boys lined up, and he was, hey, and they was like, nah, like, how do you sanction a motherfucker from saving their own life? And to answer your question, yeah, go to Thailand. They got them little pharmacies and shit everywhere. You can walk in that motherfucker. Hey, man, check it out. I forgot my Coumadin at home. I forgot my Percocets. All right, I got you. They'd be like, wait right here. For real. I
That
got
is crazy.
what did I get over there? I got some Celebrex and Flexerol over that motherfucker. I was just like, hey man, my back bothering me. I usually take Celebrex, Flexerol. Wait right here. Motherfucker went in the back and came back out. He
Dope.
said something to keep the yang up. I'm like, give me all of that because my yang is fucked up.
Them American pills got me messed up, man. Let me
Man,
get some of what you
listen.
got.
Now, I'm talking about my back, motherfucker.
I think I need to get my back straight, not that straight, man. Get my
Ain't nothing
back
wrong with
straight.
my yang. Got to keep the yang up. Shit.
When you say yang, you mean back, right? Because that's the only thing that need to be up. I'm good, son.
There you go. There you
got
go. You dig?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean,
man.
is this the only country that does like medical vacations? I mean, that's a fucking term now.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
lot of people in the United States take medical vacations. They go get their teeth done, they go get their,
Yep.
operations and
Yep.
medications all across the border because there's a ridiculous markup in this country. Everybody's got their hand out.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
What they call the red tape. You know what I mean? Trying to get through that, and you're gonna pay through the ass.
I mean,
Because if you just take out everybody and you
governments
only
too.
got one supplier, that's it. I mean, you only got one. There's nobody negotiating. They're just taking it as is. They're like, this is what you get. That's it. There's no other option. But what about Canada? Fuck them. What about Mexico? Fuck them too. You get what you get. And that's how we've been dealt,
Yeah. Listen, man.
Horseshit.
I think
No shit. No shit.
I think the powers that be in this country and every other country, they look at us as customers, man. We just customers, man, to buy shit and test shit on, give them this vaccine, test this,
hmm
see what happens, and if we can use this shit on the rest of the world, you know what I mean?
If we could, no, not use, sell.
There you go.
They
Set,
ain't
there
giving
it is.
shit. We're gonna sell.
Yeah.
We
We
got
gonna
X
sell,
amount
nigga.
of vaccines. We just gonna give. They're not giving shit. There's always an
Yeah.
incentive. There's always something going on
Right.
behind closed doors. Don't say we got extra, vials that we're gonna send overseas to help the disenfranchised and the poor.
Right.
Yeah, fuck that. Now they own you.
There you go.
Yep.
All right, man. We didn't spend too much time on Mr. Cuban. On this Cuban. He got enough money. He got enough shine.
Shout out Mark. I know him. We was hanging out last week.
Shout out to MC. Shout
Yeah,
out to
but-
MC.
yeah. Belly is my nigga. Go ahead.
With his shameless plug. That's my dog, man. You know how
Belly,
we get down.
I'm, hey,
Get
hey,
down,
fellas.
MD.
Hey, fellas, I'm gonna go on Shark Tank, promote Orb's fuck sauce. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
man.
I bet you
is the
Mark
new
Cuban be
name.
down. Like, so what's the mixture?
Taking everybody's shit.
Hey, all right, let's whoever wants
Let's
to
get into
start,
this this ridiculousness.
Ridiculousness.
Yeah.
Holding back your seminations.
It's like really healing to your body. It's gonna sound crazy. It's semen retention, not releasing no semen. You need to have sex. You can have sex, but your intention should be to please your partner. And don't release no semen. If you feel like you about to release, stop. Let it's gonna heal your central nervous system and everything. I engage in a lot of foreplay because I aim to please my
Gilly
partner.
got the right face.
So when I say foreplay, I mean I like to kiss everything. That's just me. I aim to please my partner, whatever partner that I'm dealing with at the time. Can I make you squirt? I'm not a squirter. Let me see.
That is what I call a death sentence.
Man, how the fuck are you not blowing your own back out?
Shout outs to hey man,
Miss Kramer,
KK
what's
Kramer.
happening?
What's up?
I just got a link. I don't know. Should I turn my camera off? Lynette said don't turn it on if you're not Reno White. So
If you're not what? What you
You're
said?
good. You're good. You're good. Don't worry about that.
You know what?
You're good. But thank you for calling and
Yeah.
chiming in, appreciate
yeah.
it.
What's going on, guys? How are
Oh
we?
man, ain't nothing to it. How you doing? Nice to meet you, Miss Kramer, Miss
Nice to meet
KKK,
you.
Kramer. I don't like your initials. No, let me stop. I'm fucking with you.
I was like, oh my god, the first time it ever happened, I was like, please don't. In fairness, my middle name is an M, so my parents didn't hate me that bad. So that's good. That's nice.
She's all right. She's all right. He was like, that's too close. Too close.
It's a little close.
Miss
Oh,
Kramer. Miss Kramer, we talking about semen retention. What you know about semen retention? Holding back during the act.
Yeah, thoughts? Anything on that?
Yeah, is that something that
So, so I heard a joke the other day about how most women have intelligent DNA in their bodies, but then they spit it out or some shit like that. Does that count? That's what I.
No. So check this out.
No. Go ahead.
No,
Tank.
we got an entertainer, Kevin Gates, saying that when he engages in sexual acts, he never comes, and it's for his own health benefits.
Hmm.
Yeah.
He said that shit, but to be more specific, it'll help heal your central nervous system. Motherfucker, where did you study? Where did you study?
Facts.
I was gonna say, listen, I understand that my initials are not the best all the time, but I don't have an MD after my name. Also, that doesn't sound right.
Right.
No,
Right.
isn't that blue balls? How does that help?
Yeah, I mean that's what I was raised to believe. I mean, I've had blue balls several times.
Yeah.
I don't feel like. Do you feel like you medically benefited from that? I don't feel like that's real.
No.
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 And he's saying just hold back, pull out, and just let your body get back to normal. I was like, dude, you're gonna die. Keep
You're
doing
gonna
it. You're gonna
listen.
die.
It
That's
feels
it.
terrible. Yeah, but also, so what's his explanation as to what the benefit is?
Here, you
Man.
want me to play the clip again?
Yeah, play
Play
the
the
clip
clip,
again.
play
Play
the
the-
clip.
Peaceful? I think that's
So she can get some
wrong.
context. Play the clip.
Yeah,
Play
yeah,
the clip.
give her,
I'm gonna
yeah,
tell you.
give her some context.
That's like really healing to your body. It's gonna sound crazy. It's semen retention, not releasing no semen. You need to have sex. You can have sex, but your intention should be to please your partner. And don't release no semen. If you feel like you about to release, stop. Let it it's gonna heal your central nervous system and everything. I engage in a lot of foreplay because I aim to please my partner. So when I say foreplay, I mean I like to kiss everything. That's just me. I aim to please my partner, whatever partner that I'm dealing with at the time. Can I make you squirt? I'm not a squirter. Let me see.
Listen, go ahead, Doc. I want to hear what you got to say now. You got some context.
I'm not. I mean, I guess if he really believes in it, right, then good on him. But I'm not buying it. I'm
Thank
not.
you.
I'm
Okay.
not buying it. Like, I just feel like at some point he's going to be really, really angry. Like that. I'm not buying it.
Definitely. That was my whole point. Like, dude, why are you even having sex?
And at some point, like, I
That's
can't
what I'm
imagine
saying, man.
as his partner, are you not questioning everything right now? Like, how do you feel great? And he's just like, no, I was gonna, but I didn't because I'm healing my central nervous system. That'll be about the end of this. Thanks.
This
Hey.
is why we needed a woman's perspective on this, because that makes no sense on both sides, apparently now. You
What
know
if
I mean?
No.
I'm just throwing this out? What if he was like born with spina bifida and now this motherfucker's fine from semen retention? You know, he
Stop.
might have
You're
about-
reaching.
Stop,
that.
Maddie.
You're
Stop.
But maybe
reaching.
just say that right up front.
Yeah, them
But
little
then
crutches
be
and
honest
shit.
with your partner. Hey,
Dragging his legs
I
behind him.
participate in semen retention because it healed my spina bifida. Whoa, that's like really cool. I'd love to see the science on that sometime. I'm probably not going to have sex with you still, but at the same time, let's talk science. That's cool. Right?
Yeah.
No.
sounds-
Hey man, we need
I
facts.
mean,
There we go.
We need facts on that. That doesn't make any
just
sense.
say,
Man.
if somebody needs to show me a bar chart or like a line graph or something, I'm not buying it.
Let me tell you something. You ain't gonna drink shit. You ain't gonna buy shit that this dude says. He talked about everything from devil worshiping to drinking piss. Then he was a Muslim. Then he was fucked his cousin. You know, trust me. This
I
ain't.
find Kevin Gates pretty much he's entertaining, but it's not
There you
just him.
go.
It's him and
Hey,
Joey
with
Badass as
Joey
well.
Badass. This is another
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. So
This is
he's
the other one.
would that be a coven of
I was going to say, it's just, I don't know. It's like Bear Grylls and a witch, and then I don't know. I don't understand.
I guess not. I guess the new trend would be to call them the Blue Ball Brothers.
Right? Yeah, I was going to say, and are all of his pals like, yeah, man, I'll try that? Because I feel like that's not. Like, if one of you guys showed up on the podcast and said, hey, I'm doing this thing and I don't come during sex because it heals my central nervous system. Tell me right now that the other two would be like, dude, that's life-changing. That's enlightening. Let's do that. Also, Ed,
Yes.
I know your girl. She is one of my best friends. Don't try that. Please do not try this at home.
I
What if
love
Ed
her,
gets
but I
like-
love myself more, and I will not ever do that to me and my member because I love me and my man, and we done been through it, and I will never disrespect him like that. That's just that's wrong on so many levels. So, but thank you for that.
What if you thought
I mean,
that
you
Michael
know,
J. Fox though?
I'm gonna look out for my girl too. So
I'm too
you
old
know.
to do that shit, man. I'm too
What if you
old.
thought
I've been
that
to
Michael
black
J.
the fuck
Fox
out.
and you was shaking like a first game or something?
I've been and be like,
Medic.
what
Yeah.
happened? The shit
And
came
that was
out
the first
anyway.
thing I thought of. And like KK said, man, you would be angry as hell. You know what I mean? You would just be mad. You didn't
Not
have
even-
sex and you just left angry.
It seems
makes
like that
no
would
sense.
bloat your taint. Like,
What is that movie? There's a really stupid movie with like a bulldog. It's like a college Van Wilder.
That's it.
You know?
Yeah.
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 Okay, so that dude's walking around like the bulldog from Van Wilder.
Yeah.
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 It's not.
Yeah.
Tank looks real confused. You should look that up. It's not. It's disgusting. Like that is it is foul. It is foul.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah.
That was nasty, but I get where you like. That's context. I get it. Yes.
Right.
Definitely. But
So now you're just an angry bulldog.
just mad. She didn't gave it up, and then you didn't give it up. I don't understand that. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. I just on the flip side of that, from a female perspective, like that's disappointing. Now I feel like a failure. I don't like this at all.
Yeah, I can see that.
You want that
happening.
fuck sauce, huh?
The spot between your nuts and your asshole look like a bullfrog.
What happened?
See.
She gonna take it personal. What happened? Why didn't you? Oh, my central nervous system. If your nervous system was more important than this pussy,
You start with that. Let her make the educated decision, but you start with it. You don't not finish with it. No pun in.
See.
man.
No. Every woman I know would be like, "What are you, gay?"
There you go.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
But I
you know.
feel like I actually have a fair amount of gay friends, and they'd be pissed too. They're not looking for
Like you said,
that doesn't, and the whole thing doesn't make sense. Like other than for him to, I feel like, kind of spew some bullshit, make himself sound really smart and cool, and meditate, dude.
There you go. There you go.
he does that a lot, so I can see
Yeah,
that. I
I'm
can see him
telling
taking
you.
that angle.
You don't
I
know what
feel
the
like
fuck
he
he
says
gonna
that a
say
lot.
next week. You don't know what the fuck he gonna say next week. It's
Yeah.
just he one of them dudes to get off on saying shit. And I think sometimes when people got half followers like that, because we know we up there, we got 250 followers, so we can do that type of shit. But when you got followers, I think sometimes people just say shit to see what their fans gonna do.
Yeah.
To see how far they get.
I get that. But
Hey, if you buy my albums, stop nutting. No. Stop nutting. Cut your nut off. Why do you care about another motherfucker's nut? Like, what made this motherfucker sit down and say, "Hey, dog, hey, semen retention." Shut up, man.
I'm telling you, just half stroking it and pinch the head. You'll feel amazing.
I'm surprised he still got friends, man. Like you saw
Right?
the interviewer. Yeah, the interviewer
he
was
ain't
just
got
sitting there
the
looking at
volumes
him
and
like, "Are you
things, so-
serious?"
Yeah,
the interview in his face. But also, what woman is watching this? Like, wow, that sounds really intelligent. No, it doesn't. No,
Right.
it does not.
any
Right.
woman that want to be with somebody that's got some sort of status. That's all.
I
Huh.
had to do,
Hey,
Oh,
just
wow.
going one step
Yeah.
forward.
There you
Even
go.
One step further,
Now listen, if he
He got to
said
carry
that,
that hot sauce with him.
right, if he said that shit was the reason, hey, I'm trying to avoid having a baby. Okay, cool. I could have accepted that. Then some pseudo, medical information, like, homie, your central nervous system, fucking nervous system, bro. Come on, man.
What if that shit is right? What if there's a peer-reviewed journal out there somewhere proving that shit
Like
to
I
be
said,
right?
show me the science. Let's talk. Like, if that's the case, I'll call that guy personally and be like, "Hey, I found that peer-reviewed medical journal. Tell me more." But right now, like, it just sounds like you're spewing a bunch of uneducated bullshit.
There you go.
Again, again, no woman here. Well, I'm not going to say no. I would say most women here don't listen to that and go, "Yep, that's the guy for me." No, nobody says that.
You would
That's
be
not
shocked.
real.
What
You
if
would
she's
be
a
shocked.
scientist and-
You would be
I
shocked.
probably would be shocked. I probably would be
You
shocked.
would be
That's true.
shocked how ridiculous your half of the species can be.
Man, I don't even think it's
Welcome.
half. I think we outnumber dudes now. So like, you guys are fucked, but just not with semen. Don't worry, it's fine.
See, exactly, because
Okay.
you got guys like that are not, you know,
I
spreading
mean,
his seed.
he
You know,
he
so
he proves how ridiculous our half can be.
Doing you guys any favors. The girl who
Yeah.
falls for it, not doing my half any favors. That dude, people are
There
like,
you go.
shit, you know what? Yeah. So
Yeah.
make a
Yeah.
girl believe in a vibrator. That's all I have to say.
There you go.
You know what else doesn't come? A vibrator.
see,
Yeah. There you go. There
thank you, Miss
go.
Kramer.
Shout out to Miss Kramer.
Probably not the classiest conversation I've ever had in my life, but you know what?
But
It's
you're
fine. The
having
doors are
fun.
closed.
But you're having fun.
That
That's
is
all
true
that
too.
matters. See?
What did
That's
you
true too.
you found the study?
Hold on. Now, no, this isn't a study. This
Okay.
is just a website that says medical news today. Okay, so this is not a study.
Got you.
Check back for medical news
This is
tomorrow.
not-
Different story.
This is not science.
All
This
right.
is just oh, well, hold on. It says medically reviewed by Jennifer Littner, PhD, LMFT, and CST. So maybe this might have some validity.
Is she a feminist? That's what I want to know.
She has a lot of initials too.
Yeah,
Right.
A lot of initials, yeah.
It means something to somebody.
It
She paid a lot of money
says
for that.
ranging from physical to emotional and spiritual. Like does this motherfucker get like oh, I can hear all the voices
Yeah,
of the
because
unreleased
you're-
sperm.
Yeah, he's doing that because you become close to death when you do that.
There you go.
He's
There
got
you
so much
go.
shit built up. It's talking to him now.
Right,
Like,
you're about to
Man,
die.
It's
It doesn't
literally
sound
coming out of
medically
his ears.
sound. Sounds terrible.
Listen.
Oh my god, this is so.
I'm
funny.
glazing that door.
I don't believe you going. You went down a fucking rabbit hole, man. We got a list. You didn't
I
stick to the
know.
list.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you going down the rabbit hole of some shit.
Going down the damn
Ja
rabbit hole,
Rule
man.
said.
Damn.
What the fuck would Ja Rule has to say at a time like this? Like this is one of them situations, man.
Physical,
It says it.
spiritual.
It says it increases weight loss and muscle mass.
Fuck out of here. We can
Still
tell I ain't
nothing
been
about the
retaining
central nervous
shit.
system, though. See,
Thank you. See,
See what I'm
exactly.
saying?
No, not yet. I'll look at medical news tomorrow.
that's what I'm saying.
I just, you know what,
Medical
man?
news next week.
I just think some people. They see something, they skim through some shit, and they say, you know what, this shit gonna make me sound enlightening. So I'm gonna say this shit the next time I get an audience. That's all that shit is, man. You know, I've heard this motherfucker say everything.
Okay,
Everything.
but still, man, you're gonna die playing with yourself like this, man. You don't take that for granted.
It's like, what's the point? It's like going fishing and saying, fuck it. It is. It's like catching release fishing.
I'm sorry, I just thought about that. You're going fishing with no bucket, no bait.
Right.
All you got is a string. You just
Right.
throwing it in the water and you
Right.
pulling it back.
There's a whole fishing line. Just to see what happens.
Right. Yeah, fuck it. You just out there in the water throwing the stick. You weren't supposed to catch
Shit.
that. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It's ridiculous, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Damn it, Tag. I told you, man. Don't deep
Don't do
dive,
it.
man.
Don't do it.
Man.
No.
All right, man.
Moving on.
Yes. Thank you.
I mean, I really hope that you guys didn't invite me here for a medical opinion because I have. I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm not a doctor.
She plays one on television, though. She plays
Only tonight while reading medical news today. Outside of that, not so much.
All right. Next topic. Mr. Kwame Brown's back at it again. He didn't take a shot at Mr. Dwayne Wade's daughter.
Why?
About his tribute to the late Kobe Bryant on the anniversary. And I just have a rule, man. Kids are off limits. No matter
Always.
what. You know what I mean? Especially celebrity, people in the limelight. But again, he's just trying to get his name, to be relevant again in another kind of way. So now he's going after kids. Said all he had to do was just let the kid have his post, have his little pic and do his little tribute and let that be. But no, he had to go after Dwayne Wade's character, how he's not a man, how his wife is running the house. And I was like, dude, you do know who he's married to.
I was gonna say,
They can't
He's
be
outnumbered
partners.
in that house.
See?
I'd like Gabrielle Union run my house. I think that sounds delightful.
Thank you. Like
I
I
would-
said, they're
Probably just get to stare at her all day. I'm fine.
I wouldn't. I'm gonna tell you what. Listen, I'm about to piss everybody off. Fuck. It's
Come
what
on,
I do,
granddad.
motherfucker.
Come
I'm
on,
preaching.
granddad.
Somebody had to do it. It was
Right.
gonna be you, Ab.
Come on,
Motherfucking
granddad.
right. Let me tell you something. Kwame Brown. He right on some things. He wrong on some things.
Okay.
I do agree that kids can be off limits, but at the same time, these motherfuckers, you can call it being a proud dad, but you know the world you live in. This shit was forced on everybody not too long ago. The administration before last. You can't have an opinion on it. You can't think shit about it. All of that, right?
Okay.
They exploit their own fucking kid. Every chance they get, that little boy is paraded out there from the way he walking to the nails to this, that, and the other. It's nobody else. It's either Dwayne Wade or it's Gabrielle Union. They didn't stop to think that maybe at one point, and I'm getting to a point with this shit, they didn't stop to think that maybe at one point the young man might change his mind. He's still a child. Now, if he gets to the point where he's like, yeah, this is who I am and went through puberty and all of that, okay, cool. Because see, there's a side of the argument that people ignore. There's plenty of documentaries out there about those individuals. 1 second. My shit just, what the fuck did it? Okay. There's plenty of documentaries out there about those individuals who went through gender reassignment, who regretted it instantaneously. Okay. I get where Kwame's coming from, because it's a lot of us, I understand, and I respect your opinion, Ed, and I think the Cuddy probably agrees with you. There's a lot of us out there who think that it's an agenda being pushed. Every time you see a brother, man, nowadays, whether in some movie, fashion or something, he gay, they throwing a motherfucking dress on him. And so I get what he's saying. People been calling the Wade out. It's just Kwame Brown, because as of, what happened with all the smoke podcasts and all that shit, where, he had it out with Matt Barnes and the other brother, because they got on him and he started calling some shit out. He's just the latest dude and the biggest name that's talking about it. But I get what they saying. You could have honored Kobe without the dress. That wasn't nothing but attention seeking. That ain't got a motherfucking thing to do with honoring Kobe and his daughter. His daughter never wore a motherfucking jersey dress before. Think about it. Kobe's daughter never wore a fucking jersey dress. So what do this? How is this honoring Kobe Bryant? You parading this young black boy around. You feeding the stereotypes. A lot of people think that D Wade is living vicariously through fucking his son. And I'm gonna say this. She does. That's his boy. That's his son. I get it. They married, stepmoms, step-parents, got roles to play, all of that shit. But at the same thing, you didn't start to think that kid got another mother, and she's like pushing this shit, like feeding into it. Like, if he's gay, let it progress naturally. Don't make a fucking sideshow freak of the little boy, and don't let him do it to himself. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. Fuck it. I don't agree with it. It's me. It's my opinion.
Hey,
Said that's
the lady
how
of
the
house
kids
just
identify.
arrived.
What you
Fuck
say,
all that.
man?
The lady of the house just arrived.
Where's she at?
Oh,
She on?
Speaking of ladies in a house. Oh, wait. She's getting on, because I was about to say that I've got to get off to put a small child to bed.
Okay.
There it is.
Don't let him watch this podcast.
Right.
Ever.
That was why I was like, please hold. Like, there's a. Hang on just a second. I'm going to step over for a second.
Okay.
All right, thanks for joining us.
No, but
Thanks
thank
for
you
joining
guys.
Hi, nerd.
We appreciate
Hi,
you.
friend. I missed you. I get to see you in 2 weeks. 2
Yep.
weeks.
That's right. On a Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, on Tuesday. 2 weeks on a Tuesday.
Yeah, y'all damn time is
There you go.
That's right.
it's
We'll
3
do
p.m.
that.
E.
All right, back to
Thanks
it, you guys.
guys.
I can't wait to listen to the rest of this. Thank you for
Right.
having me.
All right.
All right, thanks, you guys. Talk to you
Thank
soon.
All right. All
Bye.
right, KKK. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
All right, lady. Thoughts on
DJ LOH on the ones and twos. Thoughts?
So I needed to finish hearing what Ob had to say about the story.
Which one? This one?
Hmm.
No, that was basically it, man. I mean, I could go on and on, but I'd be rehashing the same shit like I always say or have said on other shows. I mean, Kwame got his faults about things. He said he's recently said some shit. You know, when you think about when you talk about the Kyle Rittenhouse shit, he had an opinion on it. I disagree with, but it's his opinion. I'm not going to get on him. But this shit, I'm tired of seeing it, man. Every time if you look at advertisements nowadays, they won't even show you a black woman and a black man together, right? They show you a black woman and a white man, or they show you a black man and a white man, but they won't show a black couple, a black family together. If you look at certain advertisements, like how they had the family on the box of Pampers, the white family, but when it was just on the black box of Pampers, it was just a woman with her baby. You know, it's just silly shit. Yeah, you know, it's silly shit. It's everywhere. That shit is at Chase Bank. I started documenting this shit and taking pictures. Like for a minute, I had a picture. Yeah, I had a picture every time they did it. I remember this shit started back in the early 2000s. It was like a Time magazine or one of those, you know, Newsweek, and they were talking about the human genome, and it was a black woman and a white dude. Okay, whatever. You know, my thing is when it comes to this, you got fucking Billy Porter. Every chance this dude get, he's sashaying and strong Jaying out some fucking where he got it. This motherfucker was on Sesame Street with a dress on. You know what I'm saying? He was at the Oscars with a fucking dress on. We got Lil Nas X coming out the sky, going to hell, giving the devil a lap dance. You know what I'm saying? It's always some bullshit, you know, and it just seems that it's always directed to our people, and especially the boys, especially the youth. That's my take.
okay.
Okay,
No.
so Anthony Porter is old. He knows exactly what he's saying, that Gabrielle and Dwayne's son is still young and he may change his mind, right? So you can't get mad at Porter for what he's doing because he's a grown-ass man. And if he chooses to go out in a dress and that's how he feels, then who are we to say, that's wrong or that's pretty fucked up just because he's black? There's white people that do it. I mean, every race, nationality has gay people, cross-dressers, whatever you want to call them.
No, I'm trying to make sure she finished her point. I don't want to cut her off.
No, you're good.
Okay, listen, I don't give a fuck what they do. Respectfully. I don't care what they do. You know, again, when you see they people, right? Yeah, they do it. You go to San Francisco. I ain't never been to this parade, but I heard that that's some wild shit. Like motherfuckers be walking around booty bucket naked up there. I had a motherfucker. It's entertaining. You ain't got to go to that. I ain't never going to that motherfucking shit. Okay? But when you see them, just think about it. When they come out, you see the Anderson Coopers. Dude got a suit on. He he acting like he got some fucking sense. What's the other What's the other dude that be on the ratchet shows, the tell-alls and shit? What's
Andy
the dude?
Cohen?
Andy Cohen. Andy Cohen.
Yeah, but
Any other time when he gets some liquor in him, we saw him on New Year's.
yeah,
You know how he got flimsy.
yeah.
But for the most part, dude got a suit on, acting like he got some sense. TMZ dude, what's his name? Harvey Levin. Motherfucker be acting like he got some sense, little collar shirt and shit. But when it's our people, it's like motherfuckers got to be all the way out the window with they shit. I always say this. When you dealing with that other part of society, like when you dealing with white folks, anybody else, they white first and that other shit comes second.
No, no.
Just listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm
No.
saying. Listen to what I'm saying first. Rebut all you want. Just let me finish.
Go for it.
Motherfuckers be white first. And you know what? I'm cop second. I'm gay second. This, that, and the other second. You see our people, when they get into some shit, that's it. A gay black man, that's it. I'm gay. Gay is the new black. They start saying shit like that. And it just feeds into fucking stereotypes, man. That's a little boy. That shit needs to progress naturally, not be put all out for display and then think people ain't supposed to have a fucking opinion about it. That's all I'm saying. And you're right. Billy Porter is a grown man. Billy Porter is a grown man. He's an older man. I didn't know at one point the motherfucker was supposedly straight. I didn't know he was a singer at one point. I found one of his old music videos, and the man was in a fucking suit. I said, "What happened? Who got to him?" Okay. Who got
Them
to
damn
him?
Kardashians, they got him.
Right.
Who got to him? What happened to the homie? You know what I'm saying? I don't want one of them Steve Harvey suits. The radio, the host money, whatever the fuck. I'm just saying, man. He's older and he knows the stigma. He knows the stigma with that shit. He knows the fucking stereotypes. Like out of everything you want to take credit for and revolutionize, you got mad because they put a white dude on the cover of a magazine in a dress, and you wanted to go out there. I was the first one that did that. Like, nigga, that's what your claim to fame is. You wore a fucking dress. It just not for the brothers, man. Nah.
What's crazy is like little
Um,
girls don't even like wearing dresses anymore.
Hey, see,
Yeah.
Just like it,
see,
wearing a dress. Like-
see.
But again, this young girl, little boy who identifies as a girl from Jump or whatever. I mean, they have the platform and they have the safe space for this little girl, whatever they want to identify as, to come out. You know what I mean? Right, wrong, or indifferent.
Mhm.
They have the means and the protection. A lot of folks don't.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because not every kid that's going through this has that kind of bubble that can protect them, that could shield them from the Kwame Browns and the media and all that stuff. But we're living in a different time. Everybody's online. Everybody's doing, some type of social media, TikTok or whatever, you know what I mean? So that the masses can see. And once your dad or your family is in the limelight, that's what happens. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure there's other black kids that are doing somewhat of this, the same situation that don't get the shine because their parents, work at General Motors. You know what I mean? That's all. It's just, a product of their environment. And again, back to my initial statement, you don't go after kids no matter what.
I don't think he was going after the kids. I think he listen. What was it? Boosie had some shit.
And backtrack.
Don't cut his dick off, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Don't cut his dick off,
Yeah,
man.
and he backtracked.
He backtracked because he was sitting in front of Mike Tyson.
And Mike Tyson's daughter had words for him. And he was
Mike
like, shit.
Tyson, but that's it. But see, that's my problem with the whole thing. Okay, of course she gonna feel a kind of way because she gay. So what we saying is, all right, motherfucker, it's okay for you to feel your way about it, but I gotta shut up. I give a fuck about Mike Tyson's daughter, and Mike Tyson wouldn't have told me how the fuck to feel about anything. That's not me saying. Listen, hold on. That's not me saying I'm a bold, bad motherfucker that I'm gonna sit in front of Iron Mike and talk
Right.
shit. But
Right.
what I'm saying is, we've gotten to a point in this country where people cannot have an honest conversation like we're having right now, and we can't have opinions. Dave Chappelle did a legendary special, and all they could talk about was certain things that he said, but they didn't want to talk about his friend, Daphne. They didn't want
Right.
to talk about, hey, can gay people be fucking racist? And as we know, they can, because one of the motherfucking I'll use the proper word. One of those the trans persons who were protesting out in front of the Netflix headquarters, they found out that this motherfucker was saying all kind of racist shit against everybody, and he tried to flip the script, but he quietly backed his ass out. Matter of fact, he was on that fucking shit with Billy Porter. What I'm saying is this: our image, we half the shit that's put on us, man. We got to walk daily with shit, so much shit that ain't true. Okay, all I'm saying is this: that kid got the right to be who he want to be. You as a parent are there to guide your kid, not say everything is okay and shield the bullshit. His parents is fucking wrong, man.
So what are
Okay.
they supposed to do? Like, this is their she's what, 13, 14? At 14, I felt like I mean, we all feel like we know what we want to do as a teenager, but at this moment, if he's like, okay, yes, I identify as a girl, I want to be a girl, I am a girl. And if they're like, no, you're not, I mean, why? It would be wrong of them to not support the current decision. We all have the right to change our minds.
And that's what
But
I'm sorry.
if they don't defend him, if they don't stand by his side, then he would run away. Anything could happen. Like Ed said, they have the platform to be like, this is okay, to give him a bubble, her a bubble, to say, you know what, it's gonna be okay. If this is what you want to do right now, we got you.
Listen, and I'll give you in that right, because I do get that part of it. You don't want your kid hurting themselves. You do want to support your kid. You do want to make sure that they're healthy and okay. But you don't do that shit by telling them that they something they not. I don't give a fuck what you feel like. You's a little boy. Now when you get out my house,
But technically, that's not supporting them.
no,
That's
listen what
not.
I'm saying.
That's not.
Listen what I'm saying.
You know damn well. You be like, nah, you ain't wearing that dress. Put these
You
dungarees on.
goddamn right.
You put
You
these
got-
Timbs
listen,
on.
Let me
You
say this.
cannot do that.
Let me say
Not-
this. Let me
you
say
can't
this.
do
Let me
that,
say this.
man.
Let me say
Look at
this.
all these people committing suicide for other reasons, not even as serious. You know what I mean? Like this. I won't say not as serious.
You are but see what we doing is to heal other people. We gotta act like we ain't got good fucking sense, and we don't know what a male and a female is. We gotta let somebody say, "Nigga, you a cisgender. You a cis." Nigga, I ain't no cis. I'm a man. God damn it.
I
That's
can't.
it.
But I can't tell somebody how to feel or what they
But what I'm
identify
saying,
as.
but what I'm saying is, listen, what's let me tell you something. You know the Nipsey Hussle mural?
Yeah.
Down in LA that kept getting defaced?
Yeah.
Artist by the name of Ink One. It's my wife's cousin.
Okay.
First cousin.
Okay.
He had his shit up on IG. What's up, bro? What's up, Cuddy?
Cheers to the lady of the house.
Ass.
There you go. Cheers to LOH on the ones and twos.
Go for it,
So he put up a post on Instagram because she said, "Well, where you been at? You know, I always come by to check your work out, see what you're doing." He said, "Man, they deleted my page." Why? He said, "Man, all I said was that naturally born women are real women, and you know, transgenders are transgenders." And he said they took his shit down, and they told him some shit like, "No, naturally born women are cis women." Like, who in the fuck are you to say what people can. Now, I gotta call you this, but I also gotta sit there and let you tell me what I gotta call myself. Kiss my dick. That's all bullshit.
And it's real, motherfucker.
It's bullshit, man.
It's like we're not allowed to have opinions on
That's
things.
what I'm saying. We
I-
gotta play into this fantasy LOH to make other people feel good. If you told me If you told me you was a fucking elephant, I gotta sit up there and throw peanuts at your nose. I gotta give you a feather to see if you can fly.
But also, you have to you can't get mad at me because I want to identify as a fucking elephant.
You absolutely right, but you can't get mad at me when I say, man, I ain't fucking with you like that. And you can't take my business. You can't silence me. You can't stop me from getting communicating with other people like everybody else just because I don't want to fuck with you. Like, see, I don't even like when they ask these opinions of people. It's a rigged question.
It's a trap.
It's a loaded question.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about this? Your best bet is, hey man, I ain't got nothing to say about it.
That's
It's
it.
It's none of my business.
And that's how you navigate the new norm.
Right.
Even though you don't want to call it norm, you want to be like, you bitch ass motherfucker.
Right.
We don't do that no more. Just like how white folks can't call us Negroes.
Let me say this.
We evolve.
Right.
You know?
Let me say this, Mr. Coppola. I don't even want to. I don't want to disrespect that. I don't want to disrespect that because that's a child, man.
Right.
And like I said, that go for anybody that's gay. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it, but I do understand people trying to live their lives the best way they know how. And I get that that's what that kid is trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, we don't just sit by and let our kids do whatever the fuck they want to do. Because if that's the case, then if my son come in, I'm a gangbanger. All right, well, go ahead, do your thing. Maybe you'll grow out of it. Maybe, you know what? He gay. All right, maybe you'll grow out of tucking. No, you just conduct yourself accordingly, man. You can't, you a little boy, you ain't running around like that. When you get old enough, you can afford to buy your own little dresses and shit.
So it
buy
wouldn't
your
be
dresses.
old enough because it's not like he's 5 or 6. He's in high school. He's in high school.
He's what, 13?
He's damn near in high school now. You know who you are somewhat.
Yeah.
So, like at that age, she knows what she's doing. And for years, I feel like she kept it to herself. Like they kind of knew, you always kind of know, but you just don't say nothing. You wait for them to say something.
We
and
all had that.
Finally, she said, okay, listen, no, my name is Zendaya, something like that. This is who I am. Who are they to be like, no, you're not. Put your pants on.
His daddy.
14.
His daddy.
You can't do that out.
Shit.
Do that.
Let me tell you something.
If that child runs away or hurts themselves,
right?
Tries to kill themselves, then what?
Listen,
you're a fucking asshole.
I ain't saying you whoop on the kid or you beat on the kid. What I'm saying is you have a conversation. Listen, I understand how you feel. I get it. I don't know what's making you feel this way. You could talk to whoever you need to. However, you're a boy. You're going to handle yourself accordingly so you can make your own decision.
Then that's not you understanding your child.
No, it is me understanding. That's
a heavy hand. That's a heavy hand on it.
It might be a heavy hand, but you know how it's me understanding. I'm gonna tell you the way I'm understanding it. I'm understanding by not sending his ass to one of them youth pastors to pray the fucking gay away.
Yeah, I mean, I understand it, but you're stifling. Yeah, I get that, but you're still stifling in your own way.
No,
it's kind of the same thing by saying, yeah, you can't do that. That's done.
I'm saying
this is what you're wearing.
So
this is what you want to do while you up under my roof. But
absolutely.
when you get out and you turn 18, 21, you could, take a bath in glitter.
Let me say this.
Whatever you want.
Let me say this. It ain't even necessarily got to be when you get out. It's when you can support yourself and you can make your own decisions and I don't have to make them for you. You understand what I'm saying? I don't agree with this new way the world is, man. Like I think every fucking country look at us like, what in the fuck is going on, man? Like you got motherfuckers that's clearly, I'm gonna be respectful and I ain't even gonna call them men, but I'm gonna say this. You got motherfuckers that's clearly masculine getting mad because motherfuckers ain't calling them a woman. You had a motherfucker go down in a woman's spa with her daughter down there with his dick out. Yeah, I'm a woman. And when she said, yo, my daughter ain't never seen nothing like that. Now I gotta explain this. You had all the boys on the side. You're a bigot, you're this, that, and the other. Well, when they did some research on the motherfucker, he was a pedophile. You understand what I'm saying? It's a game we playing. And I know I ventured off a little bit, but it's yeah, no, I know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? You know where I'm at.
Grabbed the wheel. He grabbed the wheel.
I grabbed the wheel. I know where I'm at. What I'm saying is we playing the game and we shouldn't do this. We shouldn't do this shit with our kids because let me tell you something. He in the land of weirdos in LA, right? But this is my thing. You still got to deal with the rest of the world. And the rest of the world ain't Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade.
I got you.
It's a lot more.
I hear it's a lot more to it to this, man.
Out there, man.
It's a lot more to this.
And then I gotta watch my Ratchet TV. If your child is now 18,
okay,
you don't make decisions anymore, and they come home like this, what is your?
You said what? I'm sorry, you went out a little bit.
They're now 18, out of your house. They come home in their dress as a woman.
With their friend.
See Tank, no friends, just them.
Okay. You
tried to suppress this for the last 18 years when they've been telling you for the last 6 years, Dad, listen, I'm a girl. I identify as a woman. Now they come home as a woman. What is your response?
But I didn't suppress anything. I said you could feel how you want to feel when you leave, but you're a boy. Because again, let's just you called that person, LOH. I'm gonna ask you a question. You called that person a girl, right?
Yes.
What is that person biologically?
Male.
It's a fucking boy. You can't be two things, man. We playing word games. We talking about what the fuck they feel like. This feeling shit. Feel. You can't quantify feelings. That boy got a dick and balls. That's all I'm saying. So that's all I'm saying.
That's why it's
a game.
Whatever gender, and I don't know all the terms because there's a whole hell of a lot of them.
It's a bunch of bullshit. It's men and women. So I gotta be crazy to make other motherfuckers comfortable. That's what we saying, and it drives people fucked up. Listen,
I don't feel like you have to be. I feel like it's your tone.
What's that? No, let's go deeper. What's up? The tone. So tell me about my tone. Tell me about my tone, DJ.
You're saying like, look, as long as you in my house and I got to look at you, you're gonna look like what's on your birth certificate.
No, and listen, okay, so let me say this, LOH. I'm glad
you gotta watch your
motherfucker in there.
Husband a plate at your house.
I don't. Huh?
You gotta watch your son fix his
husband. I'm slapping the plate out of his hand. That's not happening. That's not happening. I'm slapping the plate out of his hand. All right, you gay, but you ain't gonna be no bottom, dude. You ain't gonna be no bottom in my spot, man. That's not happening, son. Motherfucker better fix you the plate. Motherfucker better fix you the plate, son.
Oh my God.
This is what I'm saying.
See, he has a perspective. It's levels to this shit with
It's levels. But no. You got a point though. You got a point. My tone, I get how I sound. This they'll tell you, LOH. For years. This is just me. I've always been extremely rough around the edges. I'm jagged than a motherfucker. But if let's just say this happened, I would be fucking hurt. But it's still my kid. It's still my kid, and I would. You know what? I wouldn't want anything to happen.
And that's
Let me tell you something.
And that's all. That's all. That's where it's at, man. That's honest.
Yeah, I got a youngin' right now. Who don't necessarily make the wisest decisions. And I'm worried about him, and I get so fucking angry because I'm so fucking worried. As time goes on, like I get more and more worried. You know, some people would look at me like, oh, it's this, but I see where things are going. And everything I've said has come to pass. Right. And I get mad and I say things and I gotta back myself up. I gotta apologize. Because at the end of the day, just like how it would be if motherfucker came home in a dress, all I can see is, and I never, for a child that's not even biologically mine, I just remember when he was 1 years old, 2 years old, and I would go pick him up, he'd throw his arms around me, lay his head on my chest, go to sleep, something like that. Said, baby, people trying to get through this world the best way they can. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to stand in anybody's way. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I just feel like when you start silencing people and we can't have a productive back and forth about it, and it's just you, I just can't. I can't. Nah, man.
We're not trying
You
to.
know.
It's not trying to force feed you. It's just one of those. It's just
No,
a
I don't
different.
think that's what y'all doing.
Yeah, it's just different perspective, and one of
Yeah.
those. We trying to empathize with the young lady who's trying to
Mhm.
find herself or himself. That's all. And again, like I said, we wouldn't even be having this conversation if the young lady or
Dog Brown.
young man. Yeah,
Now, can
if
I
the
say this?
if the parents weren't who they were. That's all.
Can I say this?
Mhm.
Let me say this, and this is pretty much going to nullify everything. Just because I agree with somebody, I don't necessarily agree with people always putting their opinions out there. What's the
Okay.
point?
Okay. I
What's the
got you.
point? What was your point in doing that? I
And
would never I would never have done that to anybody. I would never
yeah.
go out and I mean, we talking about it because it's the show.
Mhm.
But my brother, you got your own life. You ain't like people have been speaking on Dwayne Wade about this. People been speaking on Gabrielle Union. And Gabrielle laughs at motherfuckers like, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing what I do.
Right.
Dwayne Wade, like, yeah, I'm gonna put some pink on too and dress just like him to support my daughter. I'm gonna do that. People don't always give a fuck about your opinion. And I'm quite aware of that myself. And so a lot of things I don't speak on. Right now, I'm with family. That being the 250, if that nigga 247 don't unsubscribe after the show, it's probably KKK Kramer plus 247.
First of all, you gonna take out one of them. K's.
They got one of them K's, man.
Right.
It stopped short,
But-
man.
Right.
Double
but-
K. Double K.
Right. But you know what, man? Everything, every he made his opinion made the situation bigger than what it needed to be. You put shine on it by saying what you said.
Right.
And
You
him
know
calling Wade not a man. That was some bullshit. That was completely unnecessary.
what he say?
He
That
said
Dwayne
Dwayne
wasn't a
Wade
man.
wasn't a man.
Yeah, that's you can't do that, man. You can't challenge you can't sit up there and challenge other brothers over the way that they choose to raise their children, man. Because at the end of the day, Dwayne Wade ain't paying no attention to nobody. He damn sure ain't paying. He already said, he responded, I ain't paying no attention to that motherfucker.
Right. Like I said, you don't go
So-
in and try to disrespect how somebody raised in their
Right.
household. If you're
Right.
not paying their bill
Right.
in that house,
Right.
you have no opinion. Or that's just how I was raised.
Right.
Pretty much, you don't pay no bills. You ain't got shit to say. Keep your, you don't raise
There
your
you
hand
go.
if you
There
ain't
you
paying
go.
no bills. You don't got
There
shit
you
to
go.
say. But
If some
that's my old school shit.
right.
Yeah,
It-
I definitely understand and I appreciate your opinion on this. This is why I pick stuff like this.
Right.
So we can have a healthy conversation on the back and forth of this kind of
And we all learn.
situation.
Right. And just so I don't go too any further with it. It would have been one thing if somebody had asked him. But this just was an all out assault. And that type of shit, man. Come on, dude. You didn't like it when motherfuckers called you a bust.
Thank you. That's
You
just
did-
the
you-
bust.
you hated it.
Exactly.
That's the
right.
You didn't like when Matt Barnes and them made fun of you and mocked you on their show, on their podcast.
Right.
And that's what you're
Right.
doing now. So
With a
I'm
child.
speaking with a child involved. I'm speaking on it because it's a topic. And if you notice, I never disrespected that kid.
Thank
You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
I'm trying to grow as a person too.
But
and give
like you
and
said,
give the
nobody's
best
trying
I
to
can.
nobody's trying to force
I
you
don't think
to
so.
to come out of your
Nah, bro.
bag
I don't think so.
some type of way.
Right
And
on.
you're right. You're entitled to your opinion on how you feel about it. But we, like you said, we just trying to smooth out
Right.
just a little bit of those rough edges.
That's
so that
fine.
you won't come across as that, that dinosaur that everybody's like, hey man, You can't
Yeah.
talk to him because his opinion is it's like 1965. You know what I mean?
And I don't want to be that guy. And that's
Right.
the thing. That's the thing. And I'm not holding anything against you or the LOH. I'm glad she's here. I'm damn sure not. This is what the show is for. This show gives me the opportunity to speak on some shit, have
Right.
fun with some shit,
Right.
get serious about some shit, and learn some shit. You understand what I'm saying? But I damn sure don't believe in just, hey man, I don't believe in,
The first,
you
you're not just gonna tell me anything, and we're not
right.
just gonna show you anything.
That's
and be like, hey,
my
man,
shit.
we don't
There
want
it
you
is.
just. The reason why I bring stuff up like this because I know you're not just gonna roll over. We're gonna
No.
have a conversation about it. You're gonna
Right.
have like not just one, not two, not three. You know what I'm saying? But fucking 5
Right.
opinions on it. You
There
know what I
you
mean?
go.
There's gonna be 5 completely different opinions that you got your points on. That's
So all
that's
have
what
to
it
learn,
is.
and we all have to learn about this topic and
Yep.
all for names and
Yep.
because it's a lot. It is a lot. Like the company I work for said that it was okay for people to put titles like what your pronoun is after your name. So lots of people, I didn't do it, but lots of people goes by like her, hers, or goes by pronoun of him. I'm like, okay, I get it. You're trying to be progressive, but I feel like that's a lot. But also, I understand we all gotta open our eyes and open our minds to times are just different, and you're either gonna grow with it or you're not. And I agree. Yes, you are male. Yes, you have balls. Yes, you have a dick. Just because you
These
got on
motherfuckers-
ass, you still got a dick.
These motherfuckers complain about black people when they bring up racism and like
Spit that shit. I know where you're
man.
going. Spit that goddamn shit.
Look at him. He confused as hell. He trying
I
to
know
put
where
them
he
words
going.
together.
Go ahead,
He trying to put them words together.
Man, you know where I'm going with this, but it's just they say black people nitpick it anytime they feel offended, and then they put up with this other shit.
There you go. There the fuck you go. There you
Like,
go.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, you can't get these motherfuckers to stop saying uppity coloreds, but
there you go.
They'll let you pick your own fucking pronouns.
There you go. Let me tell you something. These motherfuckers. Let me say this. How often do you get white people saying, "How come I can't say nigga?" We should be able to say it. The motherfucker, I should be able to call you a boy if you got a dick and balls.
On that note, gentlemen, Ratchet TV time. Have a good night.
Wait till the 1 to 2.
Peace.
Man, move on, man. Move on. I think this is the longest we ever spent on a topic. God dang, but it was beautiful.
We better hope we don't get this shit is going to be this is considered hate material by YouTube standards and policies.
We're not going to pass the algorithm test.
We're going to have to cut. Yeah, we're going to have to.
Yep. Yeah,
we're going to run it. What's the next one?
Yeah, on to something that's more serious.
Let me tell you something.
What's happening?
Is it Bitcoin or altcoins? Because if
Bitcoin is shit, ain't nobody because that shit. How much is shit? Bitcoin is
yeah,
man,
bitch. I
Vegas,
ain't know
man, you
bitch.
can afford those transaction fees.
Let me tell you something.
You imagine a stripper waiting an hour to get her fucking tip.
They was like, this is gonna put an end to making it rain. Like, here, scan this QR code. Here,
right.
Yeah.
That's what they were saying. Like,
yeah,
okay,
that was it.
So
fucking slow Bitcoin is.
So I'm supposed to go from giving the bitch a single to giving her a Bitcoin.
And it's like, how much?
Bitcoin they can be divided infinitely. So
Satoshi.
You can have a Satoshi. So it's You're not just throwing a whole fucking Bitcoin every time you spend it. Every time you spend one of them jokers.
Yeah, but
You know,
what's the minimum though? What's the minimum? See, I'm trying to pay a bitch in Bitcoin. That shit is worth like 0.0. Better yet, Sheeb is like 0.00002 cent.
Take a couple of these Dodge coins, man. Just take some of these right there. I got a little bit in my back pocket. Go ahead. I sent y'all that
how
shit
is
that
this gonna work?
that E40 and sugar free shit that I got $19 for a lap dance.
My cap
These
was
bitches
30.
gonna have QR codes on their asses.
Pretty much. That's gonna be it. They're gonna have
That's
fucking
hilarious.
QR codes on them. And you be like,
That's
pick the chick
hilarious.
you want and scan her.
That's hilarious.
No
Watch,
more
they're gonna be
making no more making it rain. You know what I mean? Because that's not sanitary. You
They're
know,
gonna
you
be like,
fucking run
really?
against COVID doing that shit. So
Just
yeah.
think the strip club could run their own fucking blockchain. You know,
Oh
they
my
could issue their
God.
own tokens. They
Oh
have all the
my
payments in house.
dude. You just spoke some shit.
You can
Mind
get
you,
NFTs and
you're gonna
everything.
have to cut this. You're gonna have to cut this segment because this is gonna be what's coming for
Yeah.
Vegas. No pun intended. But yeah.
Have you seen what they did with porn?
Yeah, they got their own. Yeah.
Yeah, they got
What?
porn tokens out there. Yeah, so like I don't know if it's like Pornhub. I don't know, but there are porn places
That
like
have their
Pornhub, I
own.
guess,
Yes.
that take
That-
tokens.
Yep.
Mr. Marcus got a coin.
No. The company, not the employee, the company.
What's
That shit got a
what's the
ball cap
symbol
and
for the
fuse.
coin? What's the symbol for the coin?
There was one was called porn something. The other one's like cummies. Then there's yeah, they're all silly names. You know, they of course.
According to
shit
Kevin
ain't going
Gates,
anywhere.
you know, he ain't gonna invest in that one.
Dude, yeah, we had a nice conversation on that. That was crazy. But yeah, man, this is it, man. Start paying these girls in Bitcoin and scanning their booties with the QR code. I remember they thought it was controversial when Nelly did that video.
Tip drill.
Yeah, tip drill, and he swiped the girl's ass with the credit card.
Now
Yeah.
look.
Now look at us.
Yeah,
You know, some fucked
it's
up
gonna
shit.
change the
But
stripping game.
yeah, and like
I
you said,
mean,
we're gonna get some educated chicks up in there because they're gonna try to, like you said, learn how to convert that shit because you know they're gonna get raped on that. How much you think they're gonna get from the
Then
house?
well, first they're gonna have to pick a coin. They're gonna have to pick like which coins. So you know it's gonna be Bitcoin, Ethereum's, Links, polka
Yeah.
dots, shit like that. You know, all that other shit. You know, Dogecoins and XRP. Ain't nobody
Need not
paying
apply.
that.
Yeah,
Right.
and they said that they've been doing it for a few years now, but it was just for the VIPs.
See,
They've been doing it. They're like now they want to open it up for everybody who just come in there who got a couple coins here and there and a couple wallets. Don't want to transfer.
I just can't see giving a bitch nothing to dance. I
You
just
don't
can't
frequent
see
those
it.
establishments.
I just, man, listen. Let me tell you
You'll
something, man.
be like transferred. Okay, proceed.
In my, in my alcoholic days, I used to go to Babylon just to drink. They had a nice bar. They didn't even get naked upstairs. It was just some flat butts and,
You came to the city of broken toys with us, though.
no, it wasn't Babylon. What was that place out there going into PA?
Oh, they had clothes on the front and they were
In the
topless
back.
topless in the back.
Village in the
Yeah.
Pines or something like that, or
It was
Palace
right
in
on
the
the
Pines?
border. It was right on
Palace
the
in the
border.
Pines.
What was it?
Palace in the Pines.
The Palace.
Palace.
The Palace in the Pines. Because I went down, I was trying to get something strange done downstairs. Listen, yeah. Look, man. A lot of these coins, man, if you got the right coins, first of all, you got the way you do it where you can accumulate, money from it. But if you got the right coin, but then again, I mean, it's just me because I mean, motherfuckers blow thousands in the club every fucking night. but I just can't see, especially those coins. When those coins shoot up and they're really worth something, because these are long-term investments, if that's what you're doing with these coins.
Mhm.
I just can't see for a lap dance here. No, you're gonna take this $5, $10 dance. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. I get what you're saying because, like you said, it's not just these are investments. I don't look at Bitcoin and all this stuff as just like individual, like a damn peso or something. Like this is just
Right.
a coin. They put that in there, but no, it's an investment.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you said, if they sit on it, who knows? Like you said, it could change within a week or a month. It could
Man,
blow the
look,
hell up. You sitting on all these damn, all these damn coins, and all of a sudden the market change, boom.
think about it. Bitcoin was just up by 20 grand last year. Now it's down by 20 grand.
Mhm.
So I mean, I can't see doing it, man. I was just never one. Like, I'm not gonna say I ain't been in those strip clubs. Like, the only
Right.
time I seriously been in there was like when my brother got married. Um,
He got
but
married in a strip club.
huh?
He got married in a strip club.
That did sound like what I said, huh?
Yeah.
No. What I was saying was it was for his bachelor party. It was just me and him.
Okay.
So but I just was never one, like, I could not see paying for a dance, paying for a fantasy
Right.
when I could just go spit that Steveism and that Sugar Steve and bring me some home.
Yeah.
My dad was like, man, you get anything you want if you can spit. I just couldn't see paying for it.
Yeah, like I said, you got some cats who do it, and it's not even for the. For some guys, it's a status.
Mm-hmm.
Simple. I need to have everybody all eyes on me. Damn them naked girls. Watch how much money I trick off, just to let you know that I got it like that. You know what I mean? It was like, and I don't even need to leave here with a piece of ass. I just need to let you know I just dropped 30, like it ain't nothing. Even though I'm crying back walking to my car. Because the reality is hidden that I done dropped all this goddamn money and now I got to go and sleep on my mama's couch because I didn't drop 30 racks just because. You know what I mean? And it's a status thing. We can't have these cats over on the other side outshining us, so we got to double up. Can't have these
Right.
cats over here doing that. We got to triple up. You know what I mean? Got to let them know who's in the building. Our
Right.
ego is so damn fragile when it comes to this kind of shit.
Yeah,
And
man.
that's why, like you said, I work too hard for my money, man. I
There
don't
you go.
even want to go in unless I got a coupon. But that's just
Man, look, where the buffet at? I don't even
Right
eat
on.
that buffet. And I
Right
heard
on.
food be good.
right on, man. Right on. I need the half price drinks at the bar, stuff like that for me to even go in. Been out here for I don't know how many years, haven't stepped one foot in the strip club.
The probability of at least one of them brides in there dancing having a VD is high, and I don't want her dancing around my food.
Not just dancing, but he like this around my food.
Right.
Because if I get something, if I get something on my plate, it's gonna be a problem. You hear me?
That's how I am. You did. That's how I am.
You hear
Buffets are
me?
great.
You see them
Those
strings
buffets are
hanging
great.
out?
I've always thought it was strange to eat around naked people. I just
I found out not too long ago that my old boss that's where they went to lunch. They would go over to Sapphire and go, like, dude, the wings.
Hey,
It's like, yeah, man, the wings were. I was like, the strip club. It was like, yeah, man, the girls ain't even really set up, man. It's like noon, so yeah, we're good. Go in there, they got the good deals. You know what I mean? I was just like, son of a bitch.
would you ever eat sushi off of a woman?
No.
Okay.
No.
It's like,
dude, I don't know what's been on that surface. You know what I mean?
If I
There could
still
be some
drink,
grape juice on there still.
right?
I'm good, man.
If I still drank, me and the Cuddy probably would eat pierogies off of a fine bitch. They're hot. Oh, they burning me. Hurry up. All this fucking butter on me.
Not the
Salt and
strippers
butter.
we knew.
That's some
Not the
that's
strippers
some
we knew.
Midwest shit. He was like, you
Yeah.
know, we'll eat them goddamn pierogies, you know, with the onions and the butter, you know.
You're right. Damn sure not the strippers we do. God
When you talk
damn.
about pierogies, then you don't know. Then you don't know what it is.
Oh God.
Yeah, man. Bitcoins, man, for lap dances. Times, this is what we talk about, dog. Times have changed, man. You can't even do this no more. You just got your phone. Like, come here, bring your
I
ass.
am a dinosaur.
Can
Boop.
you imagine like 20, 30 years from now, these kids asking grandma where they got all this money from?
Wow. Like, yeah, I got paid. I chose to get paid in Bitcoin and I just sat on it. I put it in a wallet and just left it alone.
Yeah.
And now you get to go to college and you don't have to work.
Yeah, man.
Fun, baby.
This is where we're at, man. Like I say, whether we realize it or not, man, we have to evolve. You know what I mean? I never thought I owned a fucking cell phone.
Yeah.
You know, to keep it 100, you know what I'm saying? I never thought, man, fuck that shit. Motherfuckers will find me when they need me. Sure as shit. I got the latest and the fucking greatest in my pocket.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Just because I didn't
There
got
you
caught
go.
up. I ain't even paid attention to it. And I realized, like, I remember, like, man, fuck. Because I used to get those cheap ass Walmart Go phones
Right.
back in the day, man. I didn't give a shit. Like, you need to holler at me, holler at me. I don't need the camera and all that other shit, the 5G, all that other bullshit. Just when you call, you know what I'm saying? I pick up. I don't need all that shit. And
Man, for
slowly
years.
but surely, I got caught up, man.
And I used to debate on getting a flip phone. Matter of fact, I did buy another flip phone.
Mm-hmm.
I was walking around, paid like 20-something bucks for that motherfucker. I felt player than the motherfucker. I would switch the SIM card out, and when I would be at work, I'd take the flip phone and hey, what's happening? When they dropped the new Razor, until I saw the price on that bitch,
Right.
I'm like, y'all motherfuckers is crazy.
But man, that phone cost more than my first 2 cars.
There you go. Watch your fucking mind for a fucking Razor. The nostalgia is dope, but no.
Yeah. You know how I feel about music, man, especially about little prodigies, and especially when somebody does something that's pertaining to the late great Jay Dilla. And
What's his name?
The fuck is his
Miles
name?
Music Kid.
Shout
Yeah,
out to Miles, man.
Yeah, he's 5.
Yeah. Is there a clip of him?
Yeah. Check this out, man.
It has too much rolling and it needs some mints. What's called ooh? How you spell ooh? Ooh. First I want to eat you. I just hear Hana because how about that? Way better. Yep, I think I did it. That's coming together. Can't you run away? I did it. Can't you run away? It's 1995.
Come on, man.
How dope was that?
Come on, man.
How
No
dope
man
was that?
Then caught the hip hop bug at 5.
Let me
Come
tell
on,
you
man.
something.
Laid the
stepdaddy's
whole
black.
track down.
Yeah. His real dad. That's probably Jay Dilla's son. Because listen, just
What's up? What's up, man? Talk to me. Talk to me.
that's a gift to just hear it and
Thank
put
you.
it down like that, man.
Thank you.
It's like those prodigies that can look at something and draw it perfectly to scale.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing.
You get those people who was that? I think it was like El DeBarge. His mom tried to get him to play to take piano lessons.
Mm-hmm.
The teacher was like, I can't teach him. He plays by ear. You know what I mean? It was like he's not gonna learn how to read music. He plays by ear.
Mm-hmm.
I can't teach him that. I'm sitting there with him at the keys, and he's not grasping what I'm giving him, but he's playing. You know what I mean? It's certain people that have these gifts that, you know, if you don't recognize it or whatever, it gets overshadowed. But I'm glad these parents just gave the kid.
Nurture, yeah.
Yeah, they just gave him whatever he needed. Dude, he's working. I don't know if that was Fruity Loops or Pro Tools or whatever. He's laying down tracks, man. I went to school for this shit, and I still don't know how to do that shit like how he just did it. And he's recording. He's hearing the instruments. He picked up that damn, what was that, a upright bass, and it's bigger than him. But yet he
It's-
could hear the music. It was like, this is what it's supposed to sound like. This is what I'm hearing. Now I got to transfer it over to this damn computer.
And
That's a gift.
that's hard, and that's a beautiful story, man. Like I said, black boy in a dress, white boy doing Dilla. You know, it's listen.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Listen,
I got you.
let me say this. You know what's even more amazing about that shit? I used to buy the Dilla. What was the name of his? Because they would sell. He would have like volumes that would come out after his death
Yeah,
of his beats,
Dilla Donuts, Dilla, all
Dilla
that stuff.
minstrels or some shit
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
And if you just listen to how complex those beats
Thank
were
you.
and what
Thank
he
you.
put into them,
Thank
for
you.
that kid to pick apart every piece of that
Thank you.
and to have a family that would nurtured enough to pay for electric guitar, turntables, keyboard, all of that, drum set,
Mhm.
and to
Mhm.
see how he did with that, man, that's a beautiful thing, man. And it's refreshing to see that, to see the far side, Jay Dilla, like that's not no motherfucking a sip on the syrup, sip on the sip, some of them hunting the book, but real
Music.
hip hop.
Music.
Right,
Layers to this shit. And
right,
for them to recognize what the little boy did, Questlove recognized what the little boy
right.
did. And was like, thank you, parents, for even videotaping,
There you go.
a snippet of this little man putting together a classic.
There
And the
you
crazy
go.
part is, folks didn't even realize who did the song until like after he passed. And then
Right.
they ran down his credentials of all the stuff that he didn't produce and was like, he did that. Yeah, that's why the dude, uh, another producer slash rapper called House Shoes out of Detroit, he was like, I hate that the fact that we can go overseas and people will recognize Jay Dilla down the street.
Right.
We come back to Detroit, don't nobody know who he is.
Man, let me tell you something.
It was like they
Detroit,
don't know how big this dude is
right.
on a global scale, but he come home, eh, you know what I mean? It's
I'm a
crazy.
huge fan of Black Milk.
Oh, Detroit stand up.
Detroit stand up. And I want to say he knew Dilla, studied
All under
under
the same
Dilla.
umbrella.
You
All
know
under
what
the
I'm
same
saying?
umbrella. Him, House Shoes,
There
Dilla,
you
all
go.
those cats, man. Yeah.
Nasty with it.
Yes.
Shout out to the D. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Jay Dilla, his little brother Illa J, all those cats, fire
I
producers. But
I hope that a fire is lit in this young man, because I would be interested in hearing what his brain
yeah.
concocts on its own.
Hey, Dr. Dre, if you're out there listening, signing boy the aftermath.
I'm
Right
telling
now.
you, right now, before Jermaine Dupri gets on. Now,
Yeah, he gonna turn him.
He gonna make him so deaf.
what you say you gonna do, Cuddy?
He gonna turn him. Yeah, don't let.
But yeah, man, I just thought it was dope because
It is.
Pharcyde is
It's
one of my
fresh, man.
favorite West Coast groups or whatever because they didn't sound like the NWAs,
Nope.
the Above the Laws or whatever. They just sounded like fucking hip hop. I
Right.
love those cats, man. And
Yeah.
I actually got a chance to see them live at House of Blues in Cleveland. Tore
Were
the
the
shit up,
hieroglyph-
man. They're dope.
Weren't
Dope
the
as
hiero-
fucking
was the
time.
hieroglyphics from the West Coast?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they was the same way.
Yeah,
Hieroglyphics,
that's
Souls of
Dell.
Mischief, all those cats, man.
Yeah.
Taz Homie, Razzie Kazzy, all those cats, man. It was just an era of just different, non-threatening West Coast rappers, man. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
West Coast MCs, because they killed it. You know what I'm saying? Those cats, they're trendsetters to me. They were
Yeah.
dope. Pharcyde is in my top 5 as far as groups. You know what I mean? They were dope.
Razzcast had an album. What's the cat? Something Brown. Like the 48 Laws of Power, some shit like that.
With a pop.
Apollo Brown.
Brown.
Yeah.
That motherfucking album was so nasty, man. Yeah. Shout out to this young man. Shout out to this people for knowing what real music is, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, man. Like I said, I just wanted to share that. Ended on a good note with this little man putting together a masterpiece. And fellas, he's 5.
I'm gonna look him up because I want to see what else he's done.
Yeah, he's 5.
I
I'm
can
a fan,
imagine what he's working on.
dude.
You're right.
If he's just doing that off of, I done heard the song a couple times. Now I got to lay it down my
Right.
way, what I'm hearing, and it's spot on. I love it.
Yep.
So, gentlemen, the fuck, Luke Perlette, Malbec. I'll put it together.
Mr. Southern, y'all. Once again, he's hooked y'all up.
Yes, sir. Thank you, gentlemen, and our special guests. Not
Double
triple.
K. I'm glad you came through, man. I was pulling your toe a little bit, y'all. Fucking with you.
He was like, I don't like your name. Go home.
She probably
Don't like
got
your
off
name.
of there. DJ LOH, he is an asshole. I was just messing with you. Thanks for stopping through, man. We
get
really
249
appreciate it.
subscribers.
Get the fuck out of here. Wait a minute, are you serious? No, it still say 250 on mine.
I'm joking.
Oh. I try to keep it honest. I ain't even subscribed to our shit. Oh, yes, I am.
Oh, shit.
I think I'm 250. That's
All
what's
right,
up, though, man. Hey, gentlemen, it's been real.
Yes, sir.
I had a
Nah,
great
man.
fucking time, man.
Yeah, man. We have to open up the panel some more next time. Get some estrogen up in here, man. You know,
Yes,
it's
we
a lot
will.
of testosterone, man. Gotta even this out a little bit, you know. But we damn sure not doing no semen retention.
Nah,
Not
Like,
3 PMD.
nah. No, we ain't.
3P
It's just gonna come
release.
right out as soon as I sit down.
Don't you look at me like that. Don't you look at me like
My
that.
shit coming. It's time.
Oops.
Oh! Shit.
It sounds so bad for your health.
Doesn't it?
Facts.
Yeah.
Man, look.
Nothing good could come from not releasing all that
Right.
frustration.
Right.
Just walking around angry and semi-leaking. Because you're gonna catch so much, man. You can only squeeze yourself so hard.
Like one of them after pregnancy titties, how they gotta wear the shit because it's leaking.
Yeah.
You're like, baby, let me borrow one of your after pregnancy titty things.
Hey man, killers. Killers. We talk about leaking Johnsons, man. Come on, man.
Yeah. K Slave, Old Money, DJ LOH on the 1 and 2. The KKK was up and we're here with us.
Double K.
Double K. Shout out to the Cuddy as always for putting together a marvelous fucking show. He the genius to keep this shit going, man.
Yes, sir.
We love you. All right, man.
Love you too.
Love you too.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to say. You're supposed to say it back, man. Supposed to be like, we love you too, man. We love you, my nigga.
Love you too, fam. Love you